Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have some exciting news that I want to talk about because the Bitcoin halving is coming up in about 32 days. And I want to talk about what we think Shiba Inu is going to do as we get closer to that Bitcoin halving and possibly after. I mean, this is pretty exciting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. It's going to happen to both Bitcoin and Shiba Inu. I make these videos every day because I'm doing my research, and I thought, hey, why not share it with, you guys? We're all a big family just trying to make a few bucks. So let's go over a few different facts. Shiba Inu currently is down 18% in the last 7 days, but up 174 in the last month. So there's gonna be fluctuation after a huge spike like this, but overall, you look at the 1 year mark and we're doing pretty good. So let's get into it, guys. So Bitcoin skyrocketed in price, touching a new high of 73,000 during mid-March this month. The phenomenal spike also led Shiba Inu to hit a new yearly high of 4 zeros and a 4 at the same period, and the sudden spurt price of Shiba Inu comes on the heels of the Bitcoin halving event. So let's talk about a few different things. And I made this point plenty of times, but I want to just kind of reiterate this. So if you look right here, the date at this point that I've selected on the graph is February 26th. And we can see that is when Shiba Inu pretty much skyrocketed. We can see it peaked about the 4th of March. Now we come over to Bitcoin and we take a look at that same spike in the last month or so. It started spiking, would you look at that, around the 26th. So we know, and this is kind of obvious. I mean, based off a little of the definition of an altcoin, it's alternative coins to Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin is the industry leader pretty much, in the last month is still up 30%, but in the last few days is not doing amazing. It did hit that all-time high that article was talking about right around the 13th of March at 73,000. So we know that these two coins obviously are going to work very much in correlation. As Bitcoin gets closer to us having, we're likely going to see a big spike, I think, in the next 30 days on Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin breaks that $100,000 mark, guys, I think the world is going to explode. I think it's going to go absolutely crazy. But let's get back into a few of these facts I want to go over with you guys. So for the uninitiated, the Bitcoin halving event is scheduled to take place next month on April 20th. So mark your calendars, guys. I'm going to be doing a ton of updates up until then, guys. So the event will make the supply of Bitcoin cut into half, making the cryptocurrency scarcely available. The development will make Bitcoin further shoot up, and the price demand will be high with limited supply. The move will make not only Bitcoin but also Shiba Inu and other leading cryptocurrencies sustainably scale up in the and we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be pretty crazy. But here's the thing: Shiba Inu, man, it's super volatile. It fluctuates a ton. I think Bitcoin, obviously, most of these cryptocurrencies are going to be better in the long run. It's going to be really hard to time if you're trying to make a few bucks, in a short amount of time. In my own opinion, opinions are like a-holes. Everyone's got them. That's the saying I've always heard. But it's going to be very tough to time if you want to make money in like a 7 day period. If you've been holding Shiba Inu, I think if you hold it for the next year or so, 2 years, 3 years, you're going to be happy with your investment. Obviously, with the volatility of something like a meme coin, it's going to be fluctuating like a ton. And we've seen that with, these spikes and stuff. And as it gets more and more news coverage, I just think as Bitcoin blows up, if it hits that 6 digit mark, I think we're going to start to see tons of articles, tons of news, and tons of press, which is going to do what, guys? It's going to get a ton more people to spend money on these types of things, or on these big cryptos. I mean, if you go take a look at CoinMarketCap and you go over to memes, Shiba Inu is the number 2 meme coin. That is a big deal. And if you're holding, I mean, I've talked about Pepe, Doge, Shiba Inu. If you're holding, Floki's right here. If you're holding any of these, it's gonna be very interesting to kind of watch to see what happens. But with that being said, I mean, let's just go a few more things. So according to the price prediction, Sheep could rise by another 225% on the heels of the Bitcoin halving. The forecast highlights that Shiba Inu could reach its all-time high of 4 zeros and an 8 and reach a new all-time high at the 4 zeros and the 9 level. If it dropped to 0, that would shatter records and would also shatter tons of stuff. So here's kind of just like a rough, I guess, estimate that this article is claiming. Now, do your own research, guys. I can't stress that enough. You don't want to just go online here. The first thing that you see or you look at or you watch a video and then make a decision based off that. Do your own research, just like I'm doing. But I mean, it's saying, that they could possibly suggest that mid-April, we could see it almost nearly drop a 0, which, I mean, if you're holding that right now, that's over like 3x of what it is now. So just keep in mind all the different factors going into this. It's important to understand the numbers behind it. I do think it's pretty awesome to see Shiba Inu back in the ranks again. I mean, its market cap has raised over $10 billion in the last few weeks. It did go up to almost 25 billion from a start of around 5 billion. So pretty exciting to watch this kind of stuff. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about this topic and about what you think is going to happen. Are you guys holding? Are you guys going to sell? It seems like the Sheem army is very strong and they're very resilient, and we are going to hold into the moon. That's kind of my own opinion, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.